So you think you're hot shit, huh? You know everything there is to know about all the dungeons and trials? How many steps are there in the steps of faith? That's what I thought. Welcome boys and girls, it's your boy TSDS, and today it's time to put your mind to the grind and test yourself to see just how much attention you've been paying. In this video we have 20 multiple choice questions, all based on the different dungeons and trials in the game. And by in the game, I mean only the ones that I've covered in guides, because I'm trying to sound smart here. Each question will be answered after 10 seconds and you'll get 1 point for every correct answer. I will allow you to pause the video if you'd rather have a bit more time to think, but just don't cheat and look up the answers, because where's the fun in that, you bunch of cheating bastards? Anyway, because we can't be having things too easy, one of these questions will be a trick. But can you identify when it comes up, or will you be fooled? We'll see. Well, I guess you'll see because I'm not actually there, but moving on. So, are you ready? We can start things off with an easy one. Good luck. Question number 1. How many tiny keys are there in Hawk Manor? Is it A, 9, B, 7, C, 5, or D, 3? That's right, the answer is of course B, 7. And this is where they all are. I told you it would be easy. You got this one right, right? Question the second. What infamous insect appears in the sunken temple of Khan? The temple bee, the temple wasp, the temple hornet, or the temple moth? Delivering the final sting, the bug striking fear into the hearts of your healer is none other than the temple bee. Remember to always kill them first. Question numero 3. Which of these is the name of a dungeon boss? Is it A, money spender, B, coin counter, C, dosh delver, or D, cashback? Shut up and take my money, as the correct answer is coin counter. This Cyclops is the second boss in the Aurum Vale. Question number 4. In the limitless blue trial encounter, what is the name of the weapons used to reel in Bismarck? A, dragon killers, B, Magitech harpoons, C, chain launchers, or D, Bertha cannons? The answer for question 4 is dragon killers. Bit of an odd name for something that is seemingly not intended to actually kill, but there you go. The Bertha cannons are weapons used in places like Stone Vigil and the Steps of Faith. The others I just made up. Question the 5th. In the sunken temple of Khan, what is the correct combination of items to use on the scales of judgment in order to unlock the treasure vault? A, flame right, fruit left, B, fruit right, gem left, C, fruit right, flame left, or D, helm right, flame left? If you can remember the R in fruit and the L in flame for fruit right and flame left, you will open the way to the secret swag of the adjudicator. Whoa! It's not really that exciting to be honest, but what can you do? Question 6. In Zamel Darkhold, approximately how long does it take for a single person to complete the countdown of a Magitech terminal? 10 seconds? 20 seconds? 30 seconds? Or 40 seconds? It may feel like an eternity, but actually, yeah, no buts, it's an eternity. 40 seconds solo. Make sure you always stack up on these to make clearing them faster. Question number 7. Which of these Heaven's Ward Knights is a boss in the vault? Sir Velguin, Sir Zephyrin, can't believe I pronounced that one right, Sir Adolfel, or Sir Hermanost? The first boss in the vault is Sir Adolfel, who is also the only boss without voice lines for some reason. Question 8. So, how are you going so far? Are you 8 for 8? No? Oh, right, yeah, I've not actually asked question 8. Hang on, let's do that one now. When the final boss of Cutter's Cry, the Chimera, is casting the dragon's voice, you should A. Run away from the boss. B. Stand close to the boss. C. Get ready to kite an orb. Or D. None of the others. It's just a cleave attack for the tank to avoid. The Dragon's Voice, not to be confused with the Dragon's Breath cleave attack, is a room-wide AoE, with the only safe spot being near the boss, meaning you should stand close to him. Alright, so now you're 8 for 8, yeah? Nice, good job. Here we go, question 9. The boss Coel o' Ninetails is a what? A Coel? A Terok? An Ochu? Or Oku? Whatever the fuck. Or a giant worm? Technically, it's 2 bosses and it's not a Pokemon. Coel o' Ninetails is the first and second boss of the 1000 Moors of Totorak and is an Ochu, or Otku. Question 10. This puts us halfway through. Which of these is not the name of a dungeon boss? Chopper, Rangda, Batral, or Teratoes? The one that I completely made up was D, Teratoes. It sounds like Teratota from the Sunken Temple, but with less doom and more toes. Chopper is the first boss in Sastasia, Rangda is the first boss in the Airy, and Batral is the final boss in Zamel Darkhold. The more you know. Question 11. The Aurum Vale is an optional dungeon in A Realm Reborn, but at what level can you unlock it? 41? 43? 47 or 49? The Aurum Vale, home to many a wipe and repressed memory, can be unlocked upon reaching level 47. Question 12. What is the name of Titan's ultimate attack? Is it A. Earthen Fury, B. Rage of Earth, C. Geocrush, or D. Furious Boulder? The answer is A. Earthen Fury. Geocrush is the name of his floor breaking ability, so not to be confused. Question 13. Which of the following dungeons has an optional Coel mini-boss? Sastasia, Brayflox's Long Stop, Cutter's Cry, or the 1000 Moors of Totorak? Sastasia has a Coel for the first boss, the 1000 Moors of Totorak has a boss called Coel, but swing left just before the path to the end boss in Brayflox's Long Stop and you'll encounter a deep jungle Coel guarding a treasure chest. Number 14. What line is often spoken by Susanno in the Pool of Tribute? A. The ocean's current gives me strength. B. By the might of the waves. I don't know why he's sounding like this. C. The seas part for we alone. Or D.
Battle is but the crashing of the water.
Why? When one player gets knocked back, rejoice, for the seas part for we alone. Question 15. In Sastasia, what colour coral formation must be interacted with to spawn the first boss? Red, yellow, blue, or green? How much do you know the first boss? Did you spot the ruse? This is the trick question. You must read the bloody memo at the start of Sastasia to find out what colour coral will spawn the inconspicuous switch. It's always random, and the coral itself doesn't actually even spawn the boss. The switch does. Question 16. 5 questions left now. I don't know, is this enjoyable? I don't know. Maybe. Are you still here? Sure. Which of these is not a hostile Moogle in Thornmarch? Whiskerwool Koopty Koop, Pooknapaco the Tail Turner, Furryfoot Kooply Kip, Tumbly Tail Kapakoki. Whiskerwool Koopty Koop is the Paladin, Pooknapaco the Tail Turner is the Rogue, and Furryfoot Kooply Kip is the White Mage. Tumblytail Kapakoki was my attempt at making a name that's just as weird sounding as the rest of those Pillow Rats. Question 17. In the 1,000 Moors of Totorak, how many photo cells are consumed when using a Magitech terminal? 3, 4, 5, or 6? You know what I'm talking about, those little green ball things you have to pick up. You need 4 of them for each Magitech terminal. Question 18. What is Enkidu? A green chicken, a yellow frog, a blue cat, or an orange turtle? Meow! That's right. Enkidu is a suspiciously green chicken accompanying Gilgamesh. Question 19. We're almost at the end now. Firemain, Thunderclap Guyver, and Tangata are all bosses from which dungeon? Halatali, Tamtara Deepcroft, Bravelox's Longstop, or Som Al? All of these bosses can be found in the level 20 optional dungeon, Halatali. And here we are, question 20, good luck. In Emanation, which of these is not an attack from Lakshmi? Is it A, the Pull of Light, B, the Path of Light, C, the Pal of Light, or D, the Pol of Light? The Pull of Light is a tank buster. The Path of Light is a conal AoE on the off tank. The Pol of Light is the correct answer, as the Pal of Light is a stack up marker. And there we have it. 20 questions, 20 points. How well did you fare? If you got all 20 correct without cheating, congratulations, you are a true dungeon master and absolute nerd. Well done, you are hot shit. If you got 16 or more correct, I'm impressed, that's a good score. If you got 10 or more points, well done. Who even knows half of these questions? Well, you apparently. If you got 5 or more, then hey, that's still pretty good. Some of these questions are bullshit, but I have no idea how difficult the rest are. But that's why I'm the one asking the questions. It's all easy for me. If you got fewer than 5 correct, then don't feel too bad. Get the books out and you'll get there one day. If you got no questions correct, I mean, what are you, some sort of loser adult with a job and kids and interesting life revolving around something other than a video game? Get to studying and learn something that actually matters, buddy. You'll thank me one day. Anyway, that's my Dungeon Master quiz. I hope you had fun and maybe even learned something utterly worthless. Perhaps I can do another one like this after I've covered a few more instances, so let's see. Now, tell me your scores in the comments and be honest, did you catch the trick question? Well done, thank you for playing, and I'll see you in the next one. Boy, whoa! Why do I end it? I don't know what I'm doing. What is this?